Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Human music. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Human music. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Human music. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Hello, ladies and gentlefish. It is Wednesday. It's art stream day, so we're doing art stuff. But we're gonna show off some things first. Let's put some music on in the background. There we go. All right, so some interesting, fun developments, which you may have seen in the oh hello, in the chat there. There is a link to my merch store. Interesting. It appears as though there was already a merch thing set up. I don't know how I feel about that. I made a thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna paste it in myself. Damn you, Streamlabs, stealing my thunder. There you go. The merch store is officially up. There are some awesome things on the merch store. Hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, tumblers, little stickers, all sorts of fun things. So, we've got these awesome stickers. We've got a few different size ranges. So this is the Arbitrator, our lovely knight. Then we have the koi fish. Come on. Autofocus. Then we have the Mush Mimic. And the Mush Dragon. There is also an extra couple of designs that are up there at the moment. There's 6 in total currently. But I've only received the sample merch. I had to buy it myself, but the sample merch for the things that I've got so far. So I've got these 4 sets of stickers. I've got 2 t-shirts and a hoodie to show off. The others will be coming in the near future. So if you want to purchase any of those, if you like the look of them, go and have a look. I don't get a whole lot of money out of this. This is more an opportunity for you guys to have awesome merch and for you guys to have awesome artworks made by me. I will be getting a little bit of money off it, so if a whole bunch of people buy it, then, you know, that'd be great, but honestly, the merch store was more just so that you guys could have awesome, cool things, and so that I could also have cool things that I could give to you guys. There will be some competitions coming up throughout the year. There'll definitely be some around Christmas time, so keep an eye out for that. There's also going to be some design competitions for you telling me things that you would like to see, me then making it, and If, you know, we'll do a poll or a vote, or just, you know, I'll see which one I like the most, I guess. If your design gets picked, then I will buy that merch item for you after I finish making it. And then it will be up for sale for everybody else. So, showing off merch things. This is the Arbitrator t-shirt. I don't know if you can see it very well. But, you're a merch item. So, yeah. T-shirts. This one is I think it's the, like, standard classic unisex tee, which is quite nice. I also have the soft fabric tee, and that's really nice. So if you can find a design you like in that one, absolutely pick that up. And then I've also got this awesome hoodie. I bought hoodies of basically all the designs so far because I love hoodies, and I also love my own art. So there you go, Mush Dragon. You want a little Chris bobblehead? I don't think they sell those, unfortunately, but I'll see if I can, like, design a vinyl Funko Pop style little bobblehead, and we'll work on something like that. So yeah, fucking awesome merch stuff. Buy it. You know, go and check it out. This stream is sponsored by me, because for once it's actually going to be me bringing in the big bucks with my merch. Yeah, that's not true. I'm not going to be making any money off it. Probably what'll happen is a few people will buy the merch, and then I'll get a little bit of money out of it and be like, oh, awesome, now I can buy more of my own merch. So you want a bobblehead of me with a cheeky grin that sort of shakes its head at everyone, with a little bit of text at the bottom that says, do you know you're married? I mean, we're going to share all of the merch, I would assume.
Yes, but...
Because you've already claimed one of the t-shirts.
Yes, but...
I specifically put in the... when you sign up with a merch store with Streamlabs, you have to purchase... You either have to have someone else purchase something, or you purchase one of your own items within the first 90 days, or the store gets shut down. That was an issue for me, but they specifically have a thing that's like, and it's like it's always at the top of the store, and it says, why not like rep your merch by purchasing it wholesale so that you can show it off on stream. And when I was going through that, I was like picking things I wanted to show off on stream, and then I was like, I'm going to get 2 of these, and I'm going to get an extra one of these as well, because I know Lizzie Bell will want one.
I don't even remember which shirt I stole. Oh, I got this.
You took the Mush Dragon shirt.
Was it the Mush Dragon one?
It was the grey soft tee. That's the really nice one. Little bobblehead. You do when you're reminded. Just like shaken constantly. For this stream, we're gonna by the end of it, hopefully. I won't commit fully to it, but by the end of it, I want to have one of these 3 lovely stream mascots to be named. So, suggestions in the doobly-doo. For those watching on the VOD, I have an About Me section down below that has a suggestion box. You can chuck the names in there, or you can PM me, or there is also the Discord. Jump on the Discord, and you can let me know there. My name on that is Captain, just to confuse everyone. And we're doing art stuff today, so let's get into that. I can close this merch store now. Actually, no, I'm going to show it off. I'm going to be insufferable.
Be be insufferable. You should be.
Hey, look, merch store. Check it out, guys. Merch, all the awesome merch. Buy my shit. So yeah, we obviously have the hoodie that I'm wearing at the moment. This Gideon sweatshirt, which is this Mush Dragon design. I also have the koi coming. We have the Mush Mimic on the way. There's this beanie, which so many people have said that they want to get the beanie. We have all the stickers. We have a mug. We have a couple of mugs actually. We've got the tumbler. We've got a water bottle. We've got the Arbitrator Knight shirts and hoodies, and then the new ones that are in there now that I've only just put in, which is why we were stalling for release. So I put in the Divine Agony, our angel, and then we've got this awesome Storm in a Bottle, which is very awesome. So that's it. That's the merch store. That is the Merc store. Go and check it out. You want a bottled storm and a koi mug? Okay, we can work on that. That'll be in the next purchase. So if anybody wants to see the designs that we're using, this is the Mush Mimic. So we've got this awesome Mimic Mushroom, which would definitely get me, because I'd be like, oh hey, look at this cool mushroom, and then go to pick it up, or go and look at it, and then it would bite me, and I'd be like, fuck. So there you go, that's my weakness. Divine Agony, which is our lovely angel. We have the Mush Dragon. This one has been updated, so you'll see in the video here, it's not super well saturated in this print. You can kind of see the details, but not really. So I've gone in and edited it, made it much better, made it more vibrant. So the print should come out better for the ones that you guys get. The quality of all these products is really good. The actual hoodies and t-shirts themselves are great. The print quality is not the best, I'll be honest. But for how much you're paying and the fact that it's our merch, it's good enough. I'm happy with it. If it wasn't good enough quality, I wouldn't have stayed with them. I have washed this jumper twice now. I've washed the t-shirts once, I think. And the print is holding up quite nicely, so it didn't immediately fall to shit when it went through the washing machine and a full dryer cycle. So, yeah, seems like it's decent quality. Here is the Bottled Storm, which is the last new one, and we're working on 2 more at the moment. I really like this Bottled Storm design. I think it's really a really nice design that I did, and I think it's going to be a very good one on a shirt. So yes, those are those designs. You want a Bottled Storm as well? Touching the wrong mushroom is dangerous. Yes, it is. Correct. So we're working on some more designs here. So we've got how do we want to do this? That here, we'll do this, and then flip it around. But cool. All right. So yeah, how do you want to do this? So this is one of the designs that I want to put in, which is our vegan characters, adorable little fruitmen. So I want to have this one on a shirt, just because it'd be hilarious. I believe it's just D20. Hey, I rolled an 18. You can also vibe check. Oh, the vibe check is at 91. Yeah, it is. Where's my vibe check? With all this merch out here, vibe is definitely at 91. Yeah, so we're coming up with a few extra designs. The designs I want to do is this one, a lovely phoenix design, which I think will be very awesome. We've got these puppies in a basket, which I think my mum is specifically going to love. So that one's mainly for her more than anything else, but yep. And then we're going to have this lizard warrior as another one. These are all going to be designs for later in the year, probably around Christmas, or, well, in the lead up to Christmas, so that you can buy them for Christmas. But basically what's going to happen is, because there's only a certain number of things I'm allowed in the store at once, somewhere between 20 and 30, I'm going to have to get rid of some to put new ones in. So basically the things that don't sell are going to be taken out, or the things that I'm not super happy with entirely, I guess is probably the way to put it. Because I'm happy with everything that's on the store. But I have favorites. So the favorites will stay, the new ones will come in, anything that doesn't sell will be taken out, and new ones will be put in, and then we'll rotate them back in later. So you're going to have a chance to buy everything later on again if you want to, but designs are going to cycle in and out just so that there's new stuff and interesting things always going on. So that's the talking part out of the way, I guess. The merchy part out of the way. Oh, I need a drink after that. I'm also gonna spend this time to chuck stickers on my water bottle here. These are the Kiss Cut stickers. They are die cut, I believe. And they're pretty frackin' awesome. So I'm gonna stick them on my water bottle. Just so I can show it off, because why shouldn't I show off the things? And also, because it's going to be on stream, as I hydrate, as you should all hydrate as well. And then as we add more stickers to the store, and I buy more of them for myself, because of course I will, I can keep adding more and more stickers to this bottle, which I think will be pretty awesome. We're gonna have to do, like, a ritual set, I guess? Like, something with witchiness and runes and awesome shit, because I know that a lot of our stream community is that way inclined, and I think having some prints, having some stickers, some things that are witchy in nature or ritually in nature, I think will be a good seller. People will like that. So that's what we'll do. All right, there we go. So we've got our lovely stickers on here. Hee. Actually, I'll hydrate while I'm here. I looked over a bunch of reviews for the stuff before I ended up... actually, just after I bought it for myself, I went and looked at a bunch of reviews. And most of them were sort of saying the same thing, that, like, everything was pretty good quality. Sometimes the printing wasn't perfect. It's not always exactly the same. I don't know why that's the case. But basically there was just people suggesting that, like, sometimes the printing doesn't always show exactly the same quality. Like, you can get two different t-shirts and the print quality will be slightly different on each. Just like the coloration will be a little bit different or off, or someone was suggesting that it might be if it's a different shirt style, that the printing is different, that it uses a different machine. And so that might be why it's different sort of print qualities or different print colors, which is interesting. But everything that's turned up so far has looked really good, and I've been happy with. And then, oh, Torquil. Yes, I would like to catch me a Torquil. And then the other thing that they were saying was that some of the prints can be susceptible to light, UV light. So if you leave them out in the sun too long, they fade more quickly than you would expect. Which is a little disappointing to hear, but like, kind of makes sense, I guess. Basically what they're saying is like, you know, if you get the stickers, don't stick them somewhere outside, because the color of them fades quite quickly. And if you got the t-shirts, don't like hang them out in the sun to dry with the print facing up towards the sun, because like in a few months it manages to strip the color out of it. Not completely, but like enough that it starts to be noticeable. So that's a little warning. I did check some other print companies just to see if, you know, that was a thing that could be avoided. And that a lot of people were sort of saying the same thing, that like, if you go with a Redbubble or a Teespring or a Designed by Humans, it's a very similar sort of printing process, and therefore a very similar long-term quality. Like they don't hold up to the sun the same way and things like that. Which, you know, is a little disappointing, but that's fine. These are not industry quality prints. I'm not printing, you know, 1,000 of them to sell. I'm printing them, well, I'm getting them printed one at a time. So when you place an order, they print it there and then it goes in to be shipped. This hoodie and the t-shirt and the stickers took like a week less. The other stuff hasn't turned up yet, so I don't know how long that's going to take. Some people were suggesting a few weeks, other people were suggesting like about a month. Some of it comes from America, and being in Australia, that means that it takes forever. But this one came in about a week, so I don't know. Maybe they're moved to an Australian distributor, which would be awesome for us. So I hope everybody enjoys and appreciates the merch. It is here for you as much as it's here for me. So we're just going to clean up some of these prints to start off, and then I think we're going to play around with, I don't know, just coming up with some other designs or some other artwork. I've got a couple of things that I need to do, but I don't know how much of them I want to do on the stream at the moment. I do need to do the Violated Dwarf at some point, but as we found out on a previous stream, there's a couple of people who are a little squeamish to that imagery, so we might, yeah. They don't want to see a dwarf bloodied and beaten.
personally would rather not.
Yeah, so we might save that for a, maybe a Friday night drinks and draw, which is what I usually do. And then we have the lovely Lizzie Bell's children's book, which still has not been done, and I apologize for that. It will get done eventually. Promise. I have done the other one. It's finished. It's been sent off to the printer. It's actually been printed and it's now been shipped. So that will be turning up shortly. For those who caught the 2 streams, I think I did. Drawing that one out. It turned out really good, actually. Not to toot my own horn. Yeah, so that'll turn up shortly. I don't know how we'll show that one off, or if we'll show that one off necessarily. It is actually a present for our niece, so we might not show that one off. But yeah, I've got to work on the other one at some point. But I'm not sure that's going to be today's art. If there's anything in particular you want me to, or you want me to, if you want to see me make, there we go. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
I have a thing for that. I think if you just type in words, actually, that one works. But anyway, been waiting for a tiler today. Fucking hell. Not even an actual tiler this time. So we've been trying to tile our granny fat for what? 2 years? At least. We live in the asshole of nowhere, which means
we're not even in that much of a nowhere town. We're pretty close to the next main town. So it could be worse.
It could be significantly worse. Yeah, that's true. But because we live in the asshole of nowhere, tradies won't come out to us. Essentially, is what's happening. Made more frustrating by the fact that when we do manage to get a hold of them, they're either like, oh yeah, we'll do it, and then just never get back to you. Or what happens more often is that they'll be like, oh, I'm booked out for, the next 3 months or the next 2 months. Just, let me finish up the jobs I've got, and then we'll get back to you, and I'll talk to you in 3 months' time or whatever. You contact them in 3 months' time, and they're like, oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, no, I'm booked out for the next, 3 months, 4 months. Try me again then. And so I've been doing that on and off with these 2 different tilers, the only tilers in town. For 2 years now, and they just keep being like, oh shit, yeah, nah, we've got this other job that we're doing, can't do it now. The next time we'll be available is blah blah blah. And then again, they're just not available when that actually happens. So that's been happening a lot. So now we've resorted to just general handyman to be like, oh yeah, can anybody tile at all? 2 people said that they were interested. One of them never got back to us. The other one was like, oh yeah, I can do it. And was like, I'll come and have a look at it. Because I was like, oh, can I get a quote first? Just to make sure that you're not going to rip us off entirely. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll come and have a look. That was 2 weeks ago. And then I've been waiting all day today for him to be here and turn up, because I said, yeah, you know, he's like, oh yeah, I'll come by today. And I'm like, alright, sweet, you know, midday works for me. And he's like, yep, sweet, 12 o'clock, I'll see you at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock rolls by, 1 o'clock rolls by, 2 o'clock rolls by, 3 o'clock rolls by. Send him a message and I'm like, oh hey, you know, you still coming by, what's the go? And he's like, oh yeah, no, sorry, I just, you know, something came up, I'll be there later. Like, okay, cool. Well, you know, just send me a message before you leave so that I, you know to let you in and put the dogs away. Nothing, no reply. It is now 8:35. He's not here. My granny flat is still not tiled. So at this point, I'm probably just going to do it myself. Which could be disastrous. But I just can't keep fucking around with tradies anymore. Like, they're just very unreliable. Like, I understand if you know you got another job on or whatever, and that runs late, or you know, family thing comes up or whatever. But at least tell us. Communicate. It would be very nice. It would be the bare minimum, honestly, but, you know, it would be nice. So yeah, I'm probably going to end up doing it myself, so maybe we'll, I probably won't stream it, but I might stream the aftermath. So if you want to see that, do let me know. Because everything is content. We are listening to our Epidemic Sounds art playlist. Hey, Firelight Chaos, how you doing? Did you know that I have a merch store? There is the merch store. Check it out. Do not feel you have to buy anything from there. I'm mainly just showing people so that they know. If they wanted to, they could purchase a thing. Get some art from me. Although you've already gotten some art from me. This song does not fit with any of the rest of the music on this playlist, and also doesn't really fit with the art stream, but I kinda dig it. At least it's better than riding a train. We are fast approaching our France trip, our international trip. Myself and Lizzie Bell are going to France for a wedding, which will be lovely. And then we're going on a technically a second honeymoon but a replacement for the COVID honeymoon that we had in Iceland, which will be lovely. And that will be through pretty much the whole of October, so don't expect streams during that time. We might do, or I might do a phone stream, but I wouldn't hold your breath for it, because that one will be difficult to pull off. Though it might be fun to, you know, sit in a bar and stream and talk shit. It's probably a good thing I didn't come into streaming earlier, because that would have been all of my streams for the longest time. Just me sitting in a bar somewhere shit talking. And not shit talking well either. Moltrix, a phoenix, or just some other firebird? It is supposed to be a phoenix. So this is going to be one of the other designs. This is going to be one released around Christmas time, or prior to, so that you can purchase it for Christmas. But yeah, that's one of the designs that will be on the merch store at some point. The wedding. You got to go to next year, and then you got to plan yours. 2 to go to next year, and then you got to plan yours. Yeah. You're going to be so over weddings by the end of this. You're going to be like, fuck this, I never want to go to a wedding ever again. Unlike Lizzie Bell, who's like, I will go to every wedding and plan them.
I mean, I've planned 3
There's
weddings
no
already.
over weddings. I was pretty well over weddings by the end of ours, I'll be honest. I thought our wedding was amazing, that nothing was going to top it. And I have been correct thus far.
I've only been to 1 wedding since. Ouch!
But I put so much planning and effort into our wedding that I got like a bit burnt out from weddings. But it was so amazing. The day was awesome, and it was everything we wanted it to be. But it was very stressful trying to last minute get everything done. Partially my own fault, but you know. You've been to 8 weddings? I don't know how many weddings I've been to in my life. A lot. Because I had the whole, like, she can remember 8 of them off the top of your head. Fair enough. Yeah, a lot of my Christian Catholic friends from high school all started getting married shortly after high school.
I was raised in the church, so
Yep.
similar thing.
You end up going to a lot of weddings when that happens. Because everybody gets married. Quite a few people get married a few times. What is this? This is one of the new editions, I think. I really like it. Oh, that'll be why I like it. Stuck in apocalyptic vision at the end of times and nothing. Everything we see will die. That's the song, the album, and the artist. You hate dressings. You hate dresses, you hate having to doll up, and you hate socializing. Yeah, that's fair. For someone who doesn't do social interaction a lot, it would be very difficult to, like, put up with the hyper... Because weddings is a very particular kind of socialization as well. It's not just, you know, turn up and interact with people. It's like people who also don't really want to interact with other people, but know that they socially should or have to. So it's like so much of it is just small talk. And if you're not particularly good at small talk, it can be very exhausting. And then there's all the weird, awkward tension thing of, like, you know, which family member hates which family member, and who are you not supposed to talk to.
Didn't invite very much family to avoid that issue.
Yeah, we did. But most people don't do that. Most people are, like, feel obligated and then give in and end up making everybody else's lives miserable by having their awful people around. There was actually quite a lot of family that I would have liked there, but just would not have been able to come. So we ended up going down the friends as the primary, and then a couple of family. It worked quite well in the end, I think. There was only a few incidences. Couple of fights. Few awkward social situations. But mostly it was pretty good. I think we did quite well. Lizbelle, love dresses and getting dressed up, so weddings are ideal. The socialization you're not so keen on. Usually have a person at a wedding that you can be with. You don't have to wear a dress or doll up. Yeah, it's true. I hate the makeup, so you gave your mum an ultimatum. She can have you wear makeup for your year 12 ball or the wedding. She chose the school ball. Yeah, see, that's the problem. When you do these sort of, like, ultimatums expecting something to happen, like, if you make the assumption, oh, well, you know, they'll grow into it and they'll want to do it later. Nah. Yeah, you don't have to wear it. Wear whatever you like. It's your wedding. It's your day. People don't like it? Fuck them. I mean, don't actually, because, you know, it's your wedding, and I think,
Probably shouldn't be fucking other people.
I think hubby will probably be a little bit, unhappy about that, but, that's neither here nor there, I think. You'll probably wear a dress, but then have leggings or something underneath. Perfectly reasonable. You stood by no makeup. Good. Do it. It's your day. Don't let anybody else browbeat you into doing something that you're not happy with. So there was lots of people sort of trying to be like, oh, you know, what's the dress code for the wedding? Are we like all getting, you know, suits and fancy dresses and blah 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 blah? And me and Lizzie Bell were just like, nah, wear whatever you're comfortable with. Like, if you are the most comfortable in a Hawaiian top and shorts, wear that. If you are most comfortable in, like, a fancy cocktail dress or a ball gown, wear that. Whatever makes you feel happy is what we want you to be in when you're there. Because the important thing is that, A, you're there, but B, that you're happy and enjoying the day with us. That was sort of our whole plan and deal. I think it worked really well in the end, because we had a nice mix of like people doing the, you know, the standard suit tie thing and evening dress, and then we had a few people in like some quite extravagant cocktail dresses and ball gowns, and then we had our Melbourne folk in various degrees of like LARP attire and costume, which was quite cool. So, you know, do whatever you like. Have it non-traditional. Yeah, you might annoy some of your family members, but, you know,
It's not their wedding.
fuck it. They can have their own wedding. If that's what they want, they can have their own wedding. Go and have a wedding of their own. And if they've already had their wedding, then what are they complaining about? They've already been to it. If it wasn't what they wanted, then too bad. They missed their opportunity. That's always been one of my big things of people who are like, well, I didn't get to have that, so you don't get to have that. It's like, well, no. Just because you fucked up and didn't realize that you could have whatever you wanted doesn't mean that the rest of us have to suffer through it. Don't conform. We're not sheep. Don't just follow the herd. Meh. Don't just follow Amber Heard around. Oh, hey, look! It's my awesome merch store! Ah. I'll stop being obnoxious at some point, I'm sure.
You don't have to.
It's not today, though. That's for sure. I might actually have to open a second merch store elsewhere. Just because I'm limited by what the amount of designs I'm allowed to put up. I think I'm allowed 20 products, 25 products in total, or between that and 30, I think. Which sounds like a lot. No, it must be 20. Because I've got 6 designs, and I've only got like 2 or 3 items. No, 3 or 4 items for each. One of them's only got 1. So it's clearly not. It's clearly not doing enough. And I've got like 3 or 4 more designs that I want to put in. We are going to be rotating back and forth through the designs. But we are gonna start looking at other ones. I'm thinking either Teespring or like a Redbubble or Designed by Humans. I do need a portfolio to get into a couple of them, but yeah, we're gonna work on it. I think you're going for smart casual, semi-formal. LARP attire accepted. So, are you gonna go with formal wear, semi-formal wear, and then cloaks and chainmail? I mean, I like the sound of it. I'm on board. But in the end, again, it doesn't matter what we think, because it's your day. Yes, given the theme. Awesome. Awesome. I'm going to wear my formal cloak then. Yeah, we're invited. We don't get out of this.
I mean, I'm down for literally any wedding I can go to.
Lizzie
so
Bell.
I'm down.
Yeah, if we're gonna claim him as our fiance, we've got to turn up to the wedding.
I don't know why I've been involved in this. I don't think I've ever even, like, virtually met the dude.
You have.
I may have seen him, I don't think we've spoken.
You've played Words on Stream against him.
Did I win?
I don't know.
Possibly not. There's someone that I don't know that I don't often win against. Also, could be dying.
Pico Park. Yes. Did you play Pico Park?
That is a dumb question. I've got no idea who I played. Played people?
No. Did you play the game Pico Park? I don't think so.
No.
No.
I don't even know what that
I think you were
Dying?
working that night. Yeah. It's a game where we all had to work together towards a goal, and there was like 8 people playing. I don't think you were there.
It does not sound.
To Skull. So friends in our lovely stream community, we're going to be going to the south of France, Paris and Iceland. Give us our suggestions. What would you suggest we see while we're there? We aren't going to be able to see a lot of the things because we do have a schedule already. It's loose, but we've got a general gist of places and things we want to see. But yeah, if you have been and you know of any awesome things that we definitely must see, if we're in area, do let us know. We'd be keen to hear suggestions. We are going up to see the Northern Lights, which is going to be awesome. I have already been to both Iceland and France before, but Lizzie Bell has not, so I'm going to go take her to all the things
What we can do with the short period of time over there.
that we can... Yeah, exactly. We'll come back, though. So if there's anything that we don't get to go to this time, we can always go to it next time. You're true.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Tia. My daughter. She is the best daughter. She's had such a hard day.
That was me.
That was you. Lizzie Bell works too hard, ladies and gentlemen.
I love my job.
We need to win the lotto so that she can work less. Because she's not going to quit.
No, I won't. I love what I do.
But I will. I'll become a streamer full-time. And a tattoo artist.
Just like have a super popular merch store. Come reach off your merch.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, have you checked out the merch? I don't think the merch store is going to make us rich, unfortunately.
No.
But it might help a little.
As long as we don't spend all that money on your merch.
Don't think we've got a ticket in tonight's lotto.
I can fix that.
What time is it? 9 o'clock, we've already missed it. Yeah. It's alright, we've got a ticket in tomorrow's. How well?
I will be honest, I don't know what day it is at all.
It's Wednesday. I am still hoping that Lotto is the life plan at the moment.
Very optimistic.
I am quite optimistic. My family is constantly telling me that that Lotto is not a life plan, and I constantly tell them they're wrong. Because we're gonna win, and as soon as we win, then that's it. I'm sorted for life. So everybody out there in Stream World, what would you do if you won, like, a decent amount on the Lotto? Upwards of, like, 10 million. Okay, here's a better way to frame the question. What's the first thing you would do? Like, I've got $10 million, this is the first thing I'm gonna do with it? And then what's your plan for, like, thereafter? Is there something you always wanted to buy? And then what's your life plan? What would an obscene amount of money allow you to do? Because let's be honest, $10 million is an obscene amount of money. All these fucking billionaires out here with multiple of that. Not giving it to us. Rude. Oh, I love you. You're the best. I might be silly. You buy a house in Melbourne, and then also pay off this house and then retire me. Oh, you nice. Good plan. I'm on board. Let's do it. When is the Lotto? You wouldn't retire, you? No. Yeah, you enjoy your work too much. You'd get bored.
No,
You'd go and volunteer and write novels and do other things.
I don't think I'd get bored. I'd find things to do. I just actually love what I do, so I'd like to keep doing it. I've spent so much time studying it and building up my career.
Yeah, true.
Just to throw it away when I actually enjoy doing it.
Unlike me.
Yeah, but you don't enjoy what you're doing, so that doesn't
Sure
matter.
don't.
Anyway, I have super bad luck for
Lottery. Yeah. Oh, hello, Bobby Pants. How you doing? Oh, thank you. I see that you've heard about my merch store.
You heard of it.
Oh, funny. You're well? Good, I'm glad. We were just discussing what we'd do if we won $10 million. So, first question is, what's the first thing you do? Like, if you found out you won $10 million or more, what's the first thing that you go and do or buy, given that you now suddenly have a fuck ton of money? And then what do you do afterwards? What's like your life plan if you have that obscene amount of money? Thank you. I am proud of my merch store now that it is up. I am very happy with it. I hope it brings happiness to many other people as well. Strippers and drugs. Yeah, get on the nangs. That's what I should do. I'll buy out Bar Century and reopen it with $3 drinks again, and free drugs for everyone. No? You don't think so?
Good.
I mean, I can't just do what I like because
That's illegal.
A, it's illegal, and B, you're married to me, so like at very best, 50% of that money is yours.
That's true. You can do what you want. What you want?
What I
You
want.
can do what you
I will be getting munt, that's for sure.
You can do what you want with your half of the money.
Yeah.
But what you want is going to be retiring yourself.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it will be like do things together.
Yeah.
Will actually be what happens.
Yeah, we'll travel more.
We'll travel more.
I can take more leave because I won't need to work as frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Pay them to let me work remotely.
You'd buy your own studio? That would be awesome. Yeah, I would totally own a studio. Buy a bar. But also, does that mean we have 20 million? 10 each? I don't think that's how that works, unfortunately. But, I like the thinking. I'm on board with that.
I mean, if we did have 10 each, then we'd have 20.
Yeah, if we did have 10 each.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice. I would build and open a temple somewhere, I reckon. A pagan temple in Melbourne. Because I think that would be a nice way to give back to the community a little. I would buy a house down in Melbourne, obviously. Pay off this one. Possibly give it away. No, we'd probably just rent it out for really, really cheap. Yeah, and then I'd run my own tattoo studio / art gallery / occasional bar. And I'd run the pagan temple. And that would be my work. That's what I would do with the rest of my life, I reckon. Until I became a famous artist for children's novels.
My children's novels?
your children's novels. I'll become famous off the back
Not
of your.
novels so far.
There will be, one day, we'll get there. There'll be novels for toddlers. 800 pages long.
Half pictures.
Half pictures. Yeah. So
Every other page has like a few words on it.
Yeah. So it'll be a like a short story, a short novella, but it'll be written in a way that makes it look like it's a fucking epic. Children's novels. 1,600 pages. I'm down. Alright, this is looking pretty good.
Very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There is my Instagram. Shakespeare for Kids. That would actually be pretty cool.
I don't think I'm quite talented enough to write Shakespeare for kids.
I reckon you could. I think you got the chops for it. Check out them chops. Tell us about the merch. Oh, hey, have you checked out my merch store? Well, what you do is you click on this link here to go to my merch store, which looks like this. And then you check out all the awesome merch. Yeah, check out that merch. Beanies, hoodies, t-shirts, stickers, mugs, tumblers, water bottles, fucking everything you could ever want. Angels. This has apparently been the most popular one at the moment.
I really want one.
This water bottle, no, storm in a bottle. There we go. On a wonderful t-shirt. Comes in a range of blues. Yeah, I just picked blue colors because I was like, it fits. I actually think the white works best with it, or this kind of like grey color. But the various different blues do sort of blend a little. This middle blue is quite nice.
I would swap out your other blues. I think they're clashing.
These big ones.
But that's also just because those aren't colours I would wear potentially.
Yeah.
So
well,
don't take my advice.
That's what I thought as well. So that's a pretty popular one at the moment. I am in love with the Musk Dragon. I think I'm wearing it at the moment, actually. Where is my... There we go. I'm currently wearing the Musk Dragon hoodie. Because Musk Dragons. Screaming mush all the way. Yeah. The koi is awesome and looks amazing. Comes in a range of colors as well. Ooh, something went wrong there. There we go. Just took a second for the image to load. So the koi shirts and hoodie is wonderful. Check those out. This beanie. Everybody seems to like it. I'm not sure that I'm fully sold on it at the moment, but everybody seems to want one. Is the hoodie nice and soft? Yes, the hoodies are nice and soft. They are warm, they are lovely. Perfect timing in winter to pick one up. And then we've got our Divine Agony, our lovely angel design here. So, yeah. Merch store. Check it out. Oh, I had that turned off this entire time. There we go. Beanie. Range of colours for koi stuff.
That's such I didn't even notice, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. There you go. Angel design. Oh, funny. Can you be the poster girl? Absolutely. That would be awesome if you wanna get some stoof and take some pictures. I will absolutely show off that to the peeps. Yeah, if anybody wants to model any of the gear, do let me know. I probably can't pay you, but maybe we'll like sneak you an extra t-shirt or something. We'll figure out a way to oh hey look, it's my merch store. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna have to turn that down because it's happening too often on this stream. It keeps coming up every like 20 minutes. Funny. You'll do it for free? Oh, thanks. You're the best, Bubs. Yeah, so if you wanna get here's the thing. If you wanna buy one for yourself, one or two, up to you, whichever you like the look of, and then let me know what you also liked that you didn't get, and I will purchase it at cost, and that can be the price of you doing me this lovely favor, and then I will put it on all the socials. I'll show off my my lovely merch on the socials. I'm probably going to try and model it myself at some point as well. I think the lovely Lizzie Bell should too, but I don't know if she wants to.
I would model your stuff. I
Oh,
can style.
lovely.
It'd be my own style. Everyone would have to put up with my very specific taste in clothing.
That's fine.
But I would.
I'm on board with that. Bow, 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 bow. You're going to post it on your socials as well? Oh, thank you. Yeah, you are growing your socials quite well, I have noticed. You're doing a good job of the art social thing. Also, for all of my lovely friends who are in the Sydney area, the lovely Barbara Dias is doing a couple of workshops. So if you're in the area, buy some tickets. Go along. This one's free, isn't it? The next two are free. You just need to book a spot. Yeah, go along. Have some drinks. Be taught some still life. I think we were going to try and come down, but I don't think we're going to make it, unfortunately. Yeah, we couldn't get a dog sitter and...
By a dog sitter, I specifically mean this dog's parents.
Yes. Bloody Henrold. I think there was something else that was happening as well that we needed to be around for.
I can't remember.
But,
that was the main one.
That was the main one, yeah. Henrold. It's hard when we're so far away, yeah. The workshops next month are ticketed. Performances are free. Okay, there you go. So, if you come along to the performances, you'll be able to check out her making lovely, awesome artworks for free. And then if you would like to do the workshops, they are paid. But they are definitely worth it. Yeah, if I was in area, I would definitely be going along myself. So hard to get pet sitters, it really is. Basking Chris, huh? Alright, this is coming along pretty well. All the merch glory. You love this? Yeah. So this was actually a design I did for Megs a while ago that I drew up while I was testing out my my markers. It turned out very well. And then I was like, this would be perfect on like a t-shirt or a hoodie or something. So it is now getting turned into merch, which is awesome. Hey, self-care, make sure you're looking after yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. MBs, non-binaries, others, miscellaneouses. Ladies and jellyfish. Beings, entities, and other. Beings, entities, and others. I usually do ladies and gentlefish, and I started saying it at school, and the kids got so confused, and they're like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Well, those are the two genders. You're either a lady or you're a fish." And they were like, "What?" And I was like, and they're like, "But what?" And a couple of the girls were like, "But what if we want to be fish?" And I'm like, "Well, if you're not a lady, then you're a fish. There's no gender preference to it. So if you're a male and you want to be a fish, you can be a fish. If you're a female and you want to be a fish, you can be a fish. If you are something in between and you want to be a fish, then you be a fish. Don't you discriminate now."
The males also can be ladies.
The males can be ladies if they want to be ladies.
As long as it's not discriminating.
No, they can do you can do whatever you like. There is no discrimination there. Which usually confuses the hell out of them even more, because I teach at Catholic schools. And so then it becomes a quite controversial statement. That you don't have to fit into the category that you were born into, or that other people are demanding that you assign yourself to. But I've not been kicked out of this school yet, so we're doing well. I've been saying this for years, yeah. So many kids thinks you're a boy and you don't even care. Good. That's the way to be. Kids are so stupid sometimes. we think? White talons? Or the brown talons? I think the brown work a little better.
They really
Hello there.
blend into the branch though.
They
Is the
do.
thing.
The other option is like a much darker. Hello there!
Yeah,
You like the
darker
white?
would work.
Alright, I'm gonna make the other brown darker and see how that goes. Little brown. Sleeping on your leg at the moment. Dark brown shadow underneath, you reckon? Alright, alright. We'll put in the dark brown first, and then we'll see what we can do. Oh baby. Dark brown with a white highlight on top. Interesting. Okay, so then we've got the dark brown and the white here. Maybe more like a black, a grey for the brown. I'm not sure that brown works. Let's change that out. I'm gonna have to soften it anyway because it's too vibrant for the rest of the image. But like, also it's gonna be on a white. Well, not white background, but it's going to be on multiple colored backgrounds, so it's actually going to look more like this. White background, black background. Whatever works tonally. Yeah. I think this light white actually does work.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
After all that.
After all that fussing. Darker claws, you reckon? Let's put the white. Whoop, let's put the white in and see. I don't know. I think the white works. White with a little darker accent, maybe. Darker shadow at the bottom. Maybe your first instinct was better. Isn't that always the case? It's always what you initially want to go with, and then you sort of and ah and go back and forth, and eventually decide in the end, oh no, actually that's what I wanted to do. Oh. How goes it at school? Well, I actually haven't been back this term yet. They didn't need me the first full week. And then I have been a little busy with some things that I need to be around the house for. And then I've got an appointment tomorrow to go and get my next COVID jab. So I won't be working tomorrow. So I haven't actually worked all that much. I've been house husbanding.
It's been very nice.
It has been lovely. Much prefer just being at home and being with my wife. Makes me significantly happier. New place or same school? It is the same school for the last year or so. And they're okay. They're the better one of the better schools in the area, or the better school in the area. So, I'm pretty happy. Well, as happy as I can be teaching. Which is good. It's not soul destroying, thankfully. I should offer private art classes. Yeah.
Should.
That's a thing. So, part of the problem with the private art thing is that technically I'm not allowed to do it and teach. I'm supposed to disclose to the principal and to the Department of Education that I am doing private tutoring, and then I am not supposed to privately tutor any student that I could be teaching at that school. Because otherwise it would be considered a conflict of interest. So that's fun. There's a lot of these funny rules with teaching specifically. If the school would allow it, like at school, we can't do it at school. I wouldn't be allowed to be paid for it, because that would be considered a conflict of interest. I'd be allowed to offer to privately tutor students, but I'd have to do it for free at the school. I would be allowed to privately tutor on my own elsewhere, but I wouldn't be able to do it for any of the students at the school, unless the school specifically knew about it ahead of time. And I wouldn't be allowed to ask any of the students at school, or through any of the school's like facilities. I wouldn't be able to use any of the school's facilities. I wouldn't be allowed to use any of the phone numbers that I would get from school or thing like that. It would have to be like entirely outside of the school, and then find the students that way, which is a bit silly, but that's the way it is. Yeah, so schools have private music classes, but it's run through the school itself. So I could do like an artist in residence thing, but they tend not to do that at most schools, especially not rural schools, because just expensive. They do it for music often because the music teacher can't or often doesn't know all of the instruments that the students are supposed to be learning. So they get outside people to come in to tutor them on specific things. So if there was a particular art, medium, and style that none of the teachers could do at my school, maybe I could get away with that. But unfortunately, they have a pretty decent spread of art teachers. Yeah, it is weird. They have a whole like business legal clause in education now. It's been in there for a little while, but basically they try and run a lot of education like a business, like regardless of which department you're with, Catholic Education or Independent or Department of Education. They all have this kind of like business legal side, which essentially like hinders and hampers everything you do, and there's a whole bunch of like extra requirements to things. So like that having to disclose ahead of time to the school that you intend to be a tutor, because it would be a conflict of interest in terms of like conflicting businesses. So you count as your own independent business, and you are taking money away from the school by privately tutoring its students. That's essentially the grounds for which they won't let you like ask students on school grounds if they would, you know, if they need a tutor, essentially. Because it provides an unfair advantage, and because you're using your influence as a teacher at the school, essentially. Which, you know, I kind of understand, but also it's a bit stupid, because, like, if they actually need the tutor... just... Anyway. Yeah, but then it extends to, like, even if you haven't asked them on school grounds, or if you're not doing it on school grounds, like, you can still get in trouble for just tutoring a student if they happen to be a student you teach. Because then it's like they might have an unfair advantage on tests, or you might, like, because they're paying you, you might give them extra credit for assessment tasks or something. It's all these, like, stupid extra like legal things, and they kind of do make sense to a degree, but it is just someone who is not actually a teacher came up with these rules. It's very frustrating. So yeah, I have looked into it before. I've talked to one of my principals previously about whether or not, like, doing private tutoring is a thing that I could do, and they were basically like, yep, you can do it, but here's all the rules that, like, here's all the things that you would have to, the hoops you would have to jump through to be able to do that. And I was like, oh, that's, like, really shitty. But it's definitely a thing I could do. So I will consider looking into what I could do for tutoring. The other one is just like HSC tutoring for visual arts. Lots of kids struggle with visual arts at HSC level. They sort of focus on all the wrong things for their major works or for their essays. For those listening in having no idea what I'm talking about, I am a high school teacher, and I don't want to be. This stream is sponsored by Lizzie Bell. She's definitely human. This stream is also sponsored by me and my merch store. Have you checked out my merch store? It's there. Click the link. It you. Oh, did it actually post both this time? That's weird. So, the first one that comes up, the support New World Artist in real life by purchasing some merch, is the automated thing that that Streamlabs has set up as like a when you type in merch, this will come up. But I had already made my own one. And I was really confused as to why the Streamlabs one kept coming up and my other one wasn't. And now it's posted both of them, so I'm gonna have to have a look at that later and see how I fix that. So if you type in !merch, it will come up. Let's test. Sounds good. There we go. So only the first one came up this time. Interesting. Interesting. Mitch. Yep, it's only doing the other one. Rude! You can also do some other fun things that I've finally set up. If you would like to check out what your vibe is, if you type in !vibe check, all one word, it will come up with your vibe. It'll tell you what your vibe's at. And if you type in !D20, it'll roll you a D20. Oh, your vibe is only 29%? Barbie, come on, get on the level. Vibe with us. Come on, vibe it. And you rolled a 12. A 12 ain't bad. A 12 is a success in most, simple situations. Anything above a 10 is considered to be a simple success. I've seen a lot of people who, and this does happen in my games as well, so I am also guilty of this, so I will have to consider this in future. But they will make the DC for a success usually around a 15. And if your D&D party is particularly well statted out, which most of ours are because we use heroic rolling. Yeah, if your party's particularly well statted, a 15 isn't hard to reach. So having it set for 15 isn't too bad. But sort of the general idea is that anything above a 10 is what a commoner could reasonably do at any point in time. So if your average person, your average humanoid, rolled a 10, then it should be a success for a simple thing. Maginana! I am not sick, no, I am alive with my face. Check me out. Also, have you heard about my merch store? It's been one of those streams. I'm a noggin. Yeah, we've been working on some awesome artworks. Also art, yeah. And we've been turning them into merch. So yeah. This one's going to be merch in time for Christmas, so it's not out just yet. The other ones are up. Let's see if we can have a look at... I'm going to quickly have a look at our merch store, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we check it out? Oh, look at this. It's a merch store. Hey! All of the lovely merch. Go and check it out. Yes, you can absolutely show me Discord arty things. I will jump on the Discord so I can have a look. And if you want me to, I can show it off as well. In art. Or is this in your Discord? No, I can't see an art one, so just chuck it in ours, I think. Posted in Pokemon. Okay, no, all good. Oh, hey! Is that a crazy Zigzagoon? Buff Zagoon? Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, for who can't see it. We have this super buff Zigzagoon. And then we have this awesome Nosepass, who is using what move would that be? Rock Slide? Rock Tomb? One of the rocks. Yeah, dig it. Got an 8-pack here. Oh, thanks for the subscription. Much appreciated. Let's spam some bees in the chat for Makinana. You gotta have an 8-pack. Exactly. Some nice bulge there. I like it, I like it. Also, here's my merch store, but... Oh, that's a shot. Okay, I'm gonna have to get myself... I'll be right back, I'm getting myself a drink. So we are drinking 42 Below, a lovely New Zealand vodka. Oh, and I made that strong. Hey! Look at that glorious Muldrus. Yeah. Alright. So this is getting pretty close to being... I mean, as finished as I'm going to do it on the stream. I'm going to go in and clean up all of these little lines and some of the other art for it. We might do a little bit more on it now, and then we'll... Gotta run! So you throw a sub and say hi, and then skedaddle. All good. Thank you so much, Makinana. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Lovely friends, go and check out Makinana. He is... awesome dude. Plays a bit of Fortnite, plays a bit of Pokemon. Awesome stuff. Go and check him out. Thanks for dropping by, man. Much appreciated. It's been a while. I'm gonna have to sit here and finish off this vodka now. What a shame. It's been like 4 weeks since I've had a drink.
Sick.
I was sick, and then I was like, I was gonna drink, and then Lizzie Bell was feeling sick.
You can drink if I'm sick.
I know, but like, we were gonna drink together, and then you weren't feeling well, and I was like, well, I can't drink if you're not drinking with me. Because that's the rule. That's how you become an alcoholic, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know?
I would just like to point out
Chuck hydrate! Yay!
I'm currently not drinking because I have work tomorrow.
This is my new bottle, which is covered in all of the lovely stickers from my merch store. I gotta hydrate. Dry July, anyway. Not on purpose, yeah. Hey! I'll stop being obnoxious about it one day, I'm sure. But today is not that day. What on earth are we listening to? Shanghai Dreams by Arc de Soul. Please don't stop. Alright, just for you, Barbs. Just for you. I'm gonna be stupid and weird forever. Save the work, thank you very much for reminding me. I haven't actually saved this at all yet, so that's good. Because I would have lost literally everything I've done on this artwork. Call it... Nah, let's call it Moltres. Moltres. We are saving it as a critter file document so that we can edit it more later. Oh, I should show off. As Judge Judy says, beauty is temporary, dumb is forever. Yes. Yes, it is. I should show off, actually, a thing I have been working on. It's not finished yet, so we are gonna continue on with it. But check this shit out, ladies and gents. I've been making fucking animations. I can zoom in on this shit. Check that out. I love the little the fox and the bunny here as they like come out and chase each other. It was very cute. I thought I did a good job with that one, and the koi at the top works really well. So there's a few more things that I want to put in it, and I want to make it a much longer animation. At the moment, it's quite short. It's about 50 frames. So I'm going to insert a bunch of tween frames, adding in a lot more detail into it, and then adding a couple of extra bits to the scene. So it's going to be this first bit, then there's going to be another thing that happens after this, and then one more thing, and then it's going to loop back to this again. But this was sort of the idea I had to begin with, of this urban druid. Of the things in the cities, in the suburbs, and all the spirits that would talk to the lovely homeless man, which essentially just became me. It was supposed to be just like a random homeless man, but that's just me, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is absolutely just me.
It is Hobo Chris.
It is Hobo Chris. But yeah, I like a lot how this has turned out. I think I actually did a very good job of this. So I'm quite proud of it. Yeah, this was last arts. This was last art streams. Machinations, essentially. Oh, hey, look, it's my merch store. So that's what we were doing, and then off stream I animated it a bit. I'm going to be animating it some more, which is going to be super exciting. And then when it's fully done, it's going to be posted everywhere. It's going to become a thing for the stream. I might have it as my little be right back screen, alongside the real fake ads that we're working on. That's a shot, by the way. Alright, so I'm going to save this again just to make sure. We're going to have another quick look at it because it's looking pretty awesome. I like it with black background, I like it with a white background. It is looking pretty nice. I think it looks better with the white background, honestly. But on a black background, it's looking pretty good as well. Which means it is nice. You've never had roasted pumpkin seeds before tonight and they pop off. You had no idea, like fresh out of the oven. Fair. Absolutely fair. Also, how you doing, buddy? I'm gonna just give a quick export of this, in case we raid someone who wants to see what we've been up to today. Cool. And then we're going to move over to... What did I do? Something happened. Okay, cool. And then we're going to move on to another one of these. So we've got a few others to play around with. I guess we could take a poll in the chat whether or not we want to work on puppies, or if we want to work on the fruit friends. I think I can set up a poll somehow. There is a... There is not that many of us here, I'll be honest. Nope. I can't work out how to do it. So you'll just have to say in chat. Also, we need name suggestions for our lovely glowing friends, our mascots. So we've got our little. Oh yeah, I should make me the big picture. How many are there? The options are we can either go with the fruit friends here, which is the one we're currently looking at, or we can look at the puppies one, which I've already started working on. So those are the two options, but we're also gonna have name suggestions for. Where's my big head? Here it is. For our lovely dinosaur friend, Bobzilla. I like it. 36. Counted them myself. But last year I had 37. Then we also have the lovely owl, which might be easier to see if it's not glowing currently. There we go. So we have our owl friend. And then we've also got Mr. Stegosaurus over here. Who might also be easier to see if he's not glowing. There we go. So we need names for these three. We're going to name one of them tonight. Just one. So, suggestions for names. And then we'll pick one. Is the idea. And let us know what artwork we should continue working on, because back to digital art. Yeah, he doesn't have the plague yet. He's not got the spicy cough, luckily. You still need to keep testing though, not texting. You need to keep testing though, Cog, for a week.
And then again, even after that, if you end up with symptoms.
Yeah, and then if you have symptoms, you still need to test again. But it's not been long enough yet that you're fully out of the woods. So Mix Spiky, Hootie. I like Hootie. I like Bubzilla.
I'm offended.
I like Mix Spiky. I do like the inclusiveness of Mix. It might get a little confusing for some people, but I'm happy for it to be confusing.
I mean, you could go with
Mix Spiky. Mix
Just
Spike.
as inclusive.
It is. It is also inclusive. This is true. This is the truth. My love speaks the truth.
I do, quite frequently.
Le Spiky. French.
That's masculine, though. It takes away the...
Yeah, true.
Although you could go...
Ill Spiky?
That's also masculine.
Les Spiky.
It's Le. Sorry, I have to think about it. Le as opposed to le.
Le
And
Spiky.
it's plural. And it's gender neutral. Lil Spiky. I like Lil Spiky.
Lil Spiky.
Yeah, that's my vote now.
Yes.
I changed my mind.
Yes. Lil Spiky. All right. So that's the Stegosaurus, I'm assuming, or are we going with the spines on the back? I think it's.
I was Stegosaurus.
Oh, I think it's the Stegosaurus. I think this one's Little
But
Spiky.
you could confuse everyone and call the owl Lil Spiky.
The owl could be Little Spiky. That'd be hilarious. Lil Spiky. That's pretty fucking adorable. I'm gonna write it on the bottom of it so I don't forget. But he's officially been named now. And then in future streams, probably future art streams, where we have more of this ridiculousness, we're gonna name the other two. So there is still chance and time for your name to be added in. You want me to show off the child drawing of us? Is that in the Discord? Did you send it to me? You did not. You sent it to me on Facebook, I believe. Yep, just give me a sec. Secondo. Fruit Friends for the edits. Okay, cool. We'll do Fruit Friends then. Oh, you've sent me all sorts of things. Videos and whatnot.
Who, me?
No.
Oh.
Clint. Cogamus Jones.
Cogamus Jones.
There it is. No, I don't want to do it that way. What I want to do is... Fuck, where's he going? Can I open this in a new tab? That's not how I want to do it. I want to open just the image. There we go. Then I can close on my Facebooks. Who gives a hoot for hoot? And then I can open up the webpage. And here is Cogamus's lovely artwork of us. Of me and him together. It's the colour one. So we'll shout out our lovely friend Cognitive Beards. Go and check him out. He was contemplating Pokemon Emerald yesterday with me. You too could lick rocks.
Don't lick rocks.
You too could lick rocks. Also, have you seen my merch store, ladies and gentlemen? Check out this awesome merch. You too could... Oh, every time. Alright, let's play around with this for a bit, and then once we've... Oh, I've worked out what it is. Okay. So it's not the merch thing is still just doing the standard Streamlabs one, but I have the merch thing on a timer, and it just seems to randomly coincide with whenever.
We've gotten very lucky about that.
Yeah, we've just gotten very lucky each time. So that's funny. Alright, so we're gonna need to do a few things. I'm gonna get rid of my signature down here because I don't think we need my signature in this particular artwork. Ooh. Using the wrong side of the pen. Had half a sip of alcohol and everything's gone to shit. This is why you need to always drink. Because if you stop drinking for even a short period of time, it messes with your head.
Is that how it works?
Absolutely. That is definitely how it works. 100%. Also, no, that's not at all how it works. Not sure if this is going to work, but we'll give it a go. Trying to only select... Oh yeah, I think that worked. Trying to only select the black lines. I'm just going to darken them slightly. Let's have a look. Be right back. That's all good. No worries. We'll be waiting here for your triumphant return. You're gonna go to bed, Lizzie Bell.
I have had such a long week.
Scandal? No, that's totally fair though. You probably should go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a problem.
And what might that problem be, my beautiful love?
Have a dog asleep on me.
Yeah, that'll do that. That is a reasonable issue.
It's a rule.
It is a rule. Primate? Yeah, we'll have a primate. Quick catch. Did I catch whatever it was before? Was it the Rhydon that I wanted to catch? Yes, I tried to catch the Rhydon and I didn't catch it. Ah. Welcome back. Lizzie Bell was still here.
Hi.
She lied to us.
I said might. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Alright, I think we can do it this way.
Oh no.
Yes. We did a shit in the hallway, Matt. Ah, that's funny.
Sneaky shit. That is sneaky.
Sneaky shit. There's a lot of sneaky shits in the world. Oh. Oh, I'm funny. Or at least I think so.
That's what matters.
Hydrate, hydrate. Thank you. From my water bottle covered in the lovely stickers from my merch store. Oh, this will never get old. Alright, I think that is it.
Hey, I'm on my way to bed, I swear. Oh, I'm standing up and everything. It was the getting to standing that was difficult.
She's on her way to bed now. She only lied to us for a bit.
Hey now.
Oh, funny. Where is your water, my love? On a roll tonight. I think it's a chicken roll. Oh, I could go a chicken roll actually. Chicken roll with gravy. Right now. Alright, so we've got our lovely line art down now. So that's our line art layer done. And we'll go up back to our color layer. And we'll start removing some shiz. Cheeky roll. Yeah, cheeky roll and gravy. Now I'm hungry. Yeah, me too. I should probably not use this brush to erase. I should probably use this one. Derp. There we go. I can quickly get rid of at least some of this by just selecting and deleting, which we will. Hope everybody is having an awesome evening slash morning slash day slash whatever it is for you. I am having a pretty awesome day. You ate a huge dinner. Your husbando fed you after work. Very nice, as he should. What'd you eat? I fed wifey. I made her a, well actually I had made it the other day, but I made her a nice cauliflower rice stir fry, which she quite enjoyed. And I had southern fried chicken with veg. That was pretty good, gotta say. Pretty good. Red pasta. Like a spaghetti bolognese kind of thing, or pasta that's actually red, like lentil pasta. That pulse pasta stuff. The puppies are letting the cold in. It's a good thing I've got this merch jumper on. Keeping warm. Chicken, broccoli, mushroom, and the sauce was red. Little tubey pastas. Does sound good. Hi, Henry. What are you doing? What are you doing, Henrold? Cheese on top. I'm hungry again. Gonna have to have a snack after the stream ends. Snacking too. Cracked pepper. Very nice. Very nice. Cracked pepper does add to a meal, I must say. I was just scrolling on the interwebs before, and someone had posted something about like vanilla being ridiculous as a sign for, like, you know, normal boring things, because like vanilla as a spice is super expensive and rare, and like hard to get, and so for us to like put it down as something so simple is quite ridiculous, especially given that, like, for our ancestors, having the amount of spices that we do in our pantries would probably, like, be a fortune for them. Like, you could buy a fucking castle with the amount of spices that we regularly have just sitting in our cupboards. Proper vanilla with bean pods, yeah. Yeah. I love proper vanilla. Tasty shit. You love spice as an Indian woman, you'd die without it? Yeah, that's fair. I think Lizzie Bella's the same. I don't think she could survive without spices. I don't think I could survive without spices either. I don't use as much of them as heavily, but, like, I couldn't get by without having, like, extra taste in my things. I'm always putting extra shit in everything. Like, if a recipe calls for something, I'm like, okay, but I'm also gonna add, like, cumin and garlic and onion powder and a little bit of, you know, fucking paprika and some curry powder and also fucking some ginger and aniseed or something, just to, like, round out the flavors a little. Because it's never good enough just on its own. You can't just have a little bit of taste. You need to have all the flavors. Smoky paprika? Yes. Yes, please. I really like having, like, both smoked and sweet paprika. Like, we've got a really nice, like, Hungarian sweet paprika that I put in almost everything. And then we've also got this, like, nice smoky paprika, which is, like, good as a accent. Yeah. Good shit. Good shit. Alright, let's start colouring these boys. I should really make more artworks and stories with these characters. I know Lizzie Bell doesn't like them very much, but I think they are interesting, compelling characters. So I should probably use them a little bit more. I have some good but ridiculous artworks saved somewhere of them. I wrote a whole book with these little characters in that was hand-drawn. Gram masala, it's the tits? Yeah. Yeah. The vegan book. It's getting cold out here. I might just have to go quickly close the door. I think Lizzie Bell might have forgotten she opened it. Alright, I'll be right back. Drink. Merch store. The back door was open. No, you're right. Love. Love. You're the best. Derposaurus. Is that your name suggestion for one of the other dinosaurs? Cup of jar. Let's see if we can catch us a cup of jar. if anybody is wondering why I'm taking all the texture away from this, this is because it was originally drawn on paper quite nicely. But if I were to just leave it like this, the printer that it's going to be put into will actually not be able to pick up all of the detail of this very well. So it will end up not looking as good because of that. You're going to go soon? You got a bit of a headache? Oh, that's alright. I'm sorry about the headache. Thank you very much. Yes, there is my merch store, everybody. Check out my merch store. Wait, there we go. Merch store. Speaking of the merch store, things that are going to be happening over the course of the rest of this year. We're going to be making more designs that are going to be cycled through because we can only have so many items in the store, only so many artworks and so many items at one time, so they're going to cycle through. They will come back eventually, so, you know, don't freak out if you didn't catch it the first time, or if you didn't have the money to buy it at the first time. They'll end up back in the store again, or you can request them. And the other thing we're going to do is some competitions. So if you have a particular idea that you think is awesome, either let me know or hold on to it. And when I do the general call out for awesome ideas, let us know what you think would be the best as an idea. And if you happen to win, if it happens to be an awesome idea that I end up liking and making, then you'll get a free copy of whatever it is that it gets turned into. If it's a hoodie or a t-shirt or whatever, I'll fucking give you it after I've made it, which I think is going to be pretty cool as a thing. So if you're keen for that, do let us know. Otherwise, if there's just anything in particular you would like to see me make, feel free to let me know, either in chat or on the Discord. You glad you stayed for that? Good. Buy the merch. Yeah, so the competitions will be running random times. Just keep an ear out, or check in on the Discord. I'm gonna say goodbye and congrats. Thank you very much again. I hope you have a good night. Get something to eat and then sleep. Good night. I'm gonna have to blend this through a little better. I think the shadow is a little bold. It worked well when it was just the markers, because you sort of can't blend them very cleanly anyway. But yeah, this is going to need to be blended back a little, I reckon. Which is fine, we can do that. It's not terribly hard. So what we'll do is turn the opacity down and then just blend it back in like that. This one's not too bad, it's pretty well blended already, but we'll blend the stuff down the bottom here. Like that. It's pretty good, and then this one I think is the one that's going to need the most. And we'll just go in and unify these colors a little bit more. Just to get a... Just to get it cleaner. to it. But that's looking pretty good. I'm happy with that thus far. Hey, there are some lovely art streamers. Go and check them out if you have not already. They do a bunch of different art styles. All of them are awesome streamers in and of their own right. And we love them on the channel. Hey, Naralina, good morning. How you doing? It's not quite morning, but we'll go with it. Wiggly arm. Oh, hey, have you heard, Naralina, that I have a merch store? Hey, where is my... Boop, boop, boop. Check it out, merch store. You can buy all of this lovely merchandise. Da, 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 da. So you can have one of my lovely artworks, or a few of my lovely artworks, on cups, mugs, t-shirts, hoodies. This one is the current favorite. It looks like the Bottled Storm. We also have a lovely penis here. If you would like that in, say, hoodie form, check out that lovely penis here on an angel. We also have a Mush Dragon, which I am actually wearing currently. So here's the Mush Dragon in action. And then we also have some lovely stickers. So we've got the little knight here, the arbitrator. We've got there we go. We've got the koi. Oh, I suck at this. There we go. There's the koi. And then we've got the mush mimic and the mush dragon. We're gonna have a lot more of these stuff. He looks like a fun guy. Yeah, so we've got some awesome things happening. If you want that dopamine, feel free to buy if you so wish. We're just working on some other designs at the moment. You love the little guys I'm doing right now? They are adorable, are they not? They're definitely nothing bad is going to happen to them. Yeah, like the Book of the Vegans. So these are the little characters I use to make the Book of the Vegans. I'm going to be making more artworks based on these little characters because I think they're adorable and awesome. But yeah, that was a good book, wasn't it? I did a good job with that. We also have been working on this lovely phoenix, which is pretty frackin' awesome, gotta says. And then we're also gonna turn these puppies, just a basket of puppies, into stream merch as well. So we've got lots of interesting, fun things happening and coming up. You missed the Book of the Vegans? Oh, thanks, Naralina. I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely want to keep developing these little characters a little more because they're fun and interesting, and they definitely get interesting reactions out of different people. So it is something I'm going to have to expand upon. I know there's a few people who aren't quite as happy with them. They don't have to enjoy it. Hope everybody is having a wonderful evening. Naralina, have you played your first game of Sea of Thieves yet? Egads ads! Yeah, unfortunately, if you are not, you missed that last bit. Have you recently played Sea of Thieves? Have you played your first game of Sea of Thieves yet? And if not, then we need to get on that. Because I know that Daddy Turnip was particularly keen on playing with you. So we should not deny him. Excited to get you playing our silly pirate game? Yeah. Damn right. Because what else is there to life but silly pirate games? Honestly. You have not yet. Well then, we've got to do something about that. You didn't even finish the download. Okay, well, do that at some point when you have the time. And then we'll play the game together. We'll organize a night where we can all play together. Because that'd be fun. Stupidly overpriced pirate-themed object that you spent money on today that you don't actually have. Your download got halfway and then stopped because of space issues. Then you tried to fix it and you couldn't, so you gave up. Okay, so yeah, you probably need to sort that out at some point then. You have, I'm assuming the problem is just that you don't have enough space on your drive. In which case, you have a few options for that. But the easiest is just get an external hard drive and then load Sea of Thieves onto that external hard drive and run it off that. Not ideal, but you know, it's a quick solution at least. But you'll have to buy a big hard drive because I think it's like 12 gigs or something stupid like that. I remember when games were like megabytes in size, fucking tiny. There's a partition in the drive. Ah, okay. Oh no, you're out of those balls. You'll need to purchase some more. There's room on the second drive. Yeah. Ah, to be young again. You're not even old. You're a baby. A baby, I say. You can get it to go into the second one. There should be an option in the stream settings, the Steam settings. you're purchasing it via Steam, which I assume you have, or at least the Steam keys from Steam. Your life expectancy is 45 to 60, your middle age. I don't think your life expectancy is 60, sir. I think you are having us on. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Gotta go to the doctor tomorrow and have them look at my feet. It's going to be very uncomfortable. I'm on specific orders from Lizzie Bell, so... Oh, thanks for the subscription, Naralina. Much appreciated. Oh, do we have a new stream boss? We do! Makinana is our new stream boss. Quick, beat him up. You did a thing. Thanks, Naralina. You are very kindly. Save the work. Thank you. Oh. Alright, let's save this. That's good. I haven't saved this at all yet, so if the computer were to turn off suddenly, I would have lost all of that work, and that would have been very disappointing, so thank you for making me save it. What are we going to call it? Fruit Boys! And we are saving it as a critter file, not a JPEG, so that we can edit it later. Yeah, living dangerously, absolutely. I live dangerously all the time and then regret it. Because I'm an idiot. The amount of times that I have been doing something like either really important or something that like I really wanted to get done quickly, or I spent a lot of time doing, and then like the computer crashes or the fucking power goes out or some bullshit happens and I fucking lose it all. The amount of times that happens to me, I really should be more cautious because I clearly know it happens, and yet here I am. Apparently I am just a pretty face. Show you the whole thing? Alright. I'll zoom in just a little. That's where we're at. That's what's going to be on the shirt. It's looking good. I'm digging it. Oh, by the way, we have named one of the 3 mascots of the channel. This is Lil Spiky. Like a rapper. Showing your housemate? Oh, thanks. Spreading the love around. So we've got little Spiky over there. We've got an unnamed little like T-Rexy dinosaur who is adorable. And then we've got our also unnamed owl, funky owl boy, or lady. We don't know yet. So, on a future stream, we'll name one of the other 2. We'll have like a poll or competition or something. Because we named little Spiky today. Fresh. Rex, short for Rex Thew. I like it. All right, I'm gonna write that down for next time. Rex Thew. I like Timothy Moth for short. You were looking at a wallpaper today and you found mushy butts? Mushy butts. How are the mushy butts doing? Is all well in the mushy buttdom? They're a bit too small and the pattern repeated too much for me to actually like it for a whole wall, sadly. But the concept was amazing. Yeah. That's often the case. I mean, you could make your own. You could have someone design a repeating mushy butts pattern. Just saysn't. Trying to brainstorm ways to cover a giant hole in your wall. Is that the one that you kept just like peeling off? Because yeah, covering that's probably a good idea eventually. but absolutely no judgment. I would have peeled it away too. You're going for less work. That's fair. I mean, you could just paint over it. Thinking giant sticker over the whole wall is the easiest option. Yeah? Finding a giant sticker big enough to cover the whole wall, though, I think is the problem, is it not? I'm on board with the idea. If you want to paint it, you have to seal it with plaster, sand it flat, and then repaint the whole wall. Yeah, fair enough. That does sound like too much effort. Alright, I'm on board. Fuck it. Giant sticker. Where are we getting this giant sticker from? Wallpaper doesn't care, you just slap wallpaper and glue over it, and then paint around the hole keeps its place. Just painting the hole won't work because you will see the clear outline and will look awful. If you paint it all, totes get an artist to come and do a custom mural. Yes, do that! Just pay some fucker to come and do it. You know heaps of artists, come on. Get some artists to come in and then be like, hey, you also need to do the wall prep as well. And then that way, they'll plaster it for you. There's thinking. So what awesome mural would you have, though? There's the question. If you go down a little, there's a Pokemon game box thing that you can purchase the balls in if you want. There is my Instagram. If anybody's keen in checking it out. I haven't posted anything in a little while, but there's all my old stuff there. Which is still awesome. Last time I checked, so go and check it out. Hey, there's my merch store, ladies and gentlemen. Go and check it out. You'd love a space mural. It needs to be lower energy because it's a bedroom and you can't sleep it as is. Fair enough. So if it was just like a broad, like space scene with like a couple of galaxies, a nebula, nothing too intense, but still like visually interesting. That'd do it, you reckon? Because, like I said, I think you know enough RT people who would absolutely be able to do this for you. All you would have to do is ask and pay them. Otherwise you go kooky crazy shit. Fair. The problem with kooky crazy shit though is inevitably like something in it becomes the focus of a nightmare and you never sleep again. That happens with everything, so fair enough. You're making your house about what you want and what sparks joy. Like your toilet roll holder and your secret door. Absolutely. Your entire life, really, but like your house specifically, should just be all the things that make you happy. You should not tolerate having things in there that you don't like. With the exception of like necessities. Because obviously there's some things that you like kind of have to have around. But if you can find a way for them to be, for example, like the toilet roll holder, if you can find a way to make them more you, fucking do it. Don't put up with something just because you feel like it's supposed to. Fuck societal expectations. What's society ever done for you, eh? You own the house, and you're not going anywhere anytime soon. May as well go nuts. Yeah, exactly. Do it. And like, if you can't in your own house, then what's the fucking point in owning a house? Honestly. I was saying to Chaos earlier that, like, she was saying she didn't want to wear makeup on her wedding day. and like wasn't even sure she wanted to wear a dress. And we were just like, yeah, go for it. Like, it's your wedding day. It's literally for you. Don't listen to other people. Have what you want. It's your house. You paid for it. Have exactly what you want. If you want a secret door and a fucking crazy cosmos painting on the wall, fuck yeah. Go for it. None of this, well, society expects me to have something shit. Look that. Oh, here's a question. We asked it of people before, so we'll get your answer. If you won $10 million, like, today, two things. First one, what's the first thing you do? Like, what do you buy or what do you go and do now that you have $10 million? Like, the first thing that you instinctually want to go out and do. Second question, what's your life plan from then on? Now that you have $10 million, what are you going to do with yourself? Because I would say that $10 million is a life-changing amount of money. Like, I definitely know people who could spend $10 million and then be fucked. But $10 million is enough to set you up for life, pretty much. Even if you never worked a day in your life after that, you could very comfortably live until whenever you die, on $10 million. Just having it sit in the bank. Number one, throw a big party. Okay. Good plan. I like it so far. And then what's the life goal? What does $10 million free you to be able to do? Buy big land, make LARP land. Yes! Yes, I'm so on board. Lesbian commune. Medieval style. I like it, I like it. Great choice, by the way. I think you win so far. What would I do? So the very first thing I would do, if we had won $10 million. I'm not sure what the first, like the instinctual first thing I would get is. Hey, Maginana, thank you for raiding in. Let's shout you out. We're just discussing what we would do if we won $10 million. Heyo! How'd your stream go? What were you doing? Playing Pokemon Emerald. Very nice, very nice. Mucky Raid! You buy a small house. Yeah. With $10 million. Good, beat Brawly, no casualties. Very nice, congratulations. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the first thing I would do. I would be tempted to just, like, outright buy Melbourne House. Because we want to move down to Melbourne. So the quicker we can get there, that might actually be the first thing I do. Throwing a party would be super tempting. But like there's nothing I'm like urgently dying to buy. So I don't think it would be like buying a thing would be like super high on my list. Yeah. And then what I would do with my life, I would buy a studio, buy a tattoo studio, and become a tattoo artist full time. And I would also build myself a pagan temple, and give back to the community by providing, pagan services, which I think would be pretty cool. Because there definitely isn't the facility for those here at the moment. You loving this art style? Thank you very much. What are my brush presets? That's a very good question. They're the standard ones that come with Critter. Thank you for the save the work. I am using this quick 6 shade pencil brush down here, which comes with the standard resource pack for Critter. Honestly, you'd get weight loss surgery. You have to wait another year. Fair. Yeah, that's legitimately a reasonable one. Yeah, this is Critter. Not Photoshop. I don't use Photoshop. I really dislike that they have a subscription service now, and they are way too pricey for what they are. I don't think you get enough out of it to justify how much it is. Have I tried Photopea? I have not yet. It's a Photoshop clone. That's essentially what this is. So this is like a Photoshop clone made by artists. So it's by artists for artists. So I super like it. I've been playing around with it for a little while. It's functionally as good. There are a couple of things that I dislike, or that are not all there. There's no, or at least I can't figure out the threshold for selection tools, which is the only thing. But hello, thank you, Thunder Chitty. Can I see your message? Yes, this is Critter. My art is nice. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So we've been working on this lovely Fruit Boys here. Prior to that, we were working on this Moltres, or Phoenix. A couple of different background options, but I think I like the white better. And then after that, we were planning on moving over to these adorable puppies, which will be the next one. But we're finishing off the Fruit Boys. And if you would like to, feel free to follow if you like the art. I am a variety streamer. My name is The New World Artist. There is my hum. I have just opened up a merch store, so I'm just going to quickly flub that up on the page there. These are all my awesome merch stuff, so if you're interested in getting my art, then yeah, go and check it out. You're new to Twitch, and I'm the first one you followed. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. So you'll be able to see when I go live, you'll be able to see my stuff coming on, you'll be able to watch the VODs afterwards if you want to watch after I finish streaming. It's very cool, thank you. You're lurking, all good, marking that up. Make sure you look after yourself. Self-care is important. Yeah, so we were just talking about lotto wins. and what we would do if we won an obscene amount of money. So we said 10 million because that's a life-changing amount. What's my favorite art done by me? Oh, that's a tricky one. My favorite one at the moment would probably be... I'm quite a fan of this one, which I will throw up on the screen in half a second. Just looking to see if there's another one that I've done recently that I like more. But I think this is probably it. I'm quite a fan of... Nope, that's not the one that I wanted to open. I wanted to open this one. This is my favorite one that I've done recently. I'm actually wearing it as a t-shirt right now. You can purchase it from my merch store. So this is my D&D character, the Arbitrator, who is a Warforged Paladin. And he is threatening and soon to kill this lovely little goblin fellow down here in the corner. Thank you. One of the other ones that I am quite fond of at the moment as well is this one, which I thought came out really nicely. This little bottled storm. So this is just a transparent background, the boxes there. This is also available in the merch store. But yeah, I really like this design. I think this this came out really well. So Thunder Chitty, what would you do if you won $10 million? The question is two-part. The first part of the question is, what would you do immediately? Is there something that you would buy straight away or that you would do straight away now that you have $10 million? And then what would you do with your life? How would it change your life? So for me, I'm not really sure what I would do first. Naralina, one of our lovely regulars here, said that she would have a party, a big party as the first thing, and I'm really tempted to steal that as an answer because that's great as a concept. And then after that, I would open a tattoo studio because that's something I'm interested in doing with my career, my life. And having my own studio would make it much easier to be able to do a lot of stuff. It also means I'd be able to sell my art and showcase my art much more easily. And I wouldn't have to work because the work I currently do, I'm a high school teacher, is not something I particularly enjoy all that much. So it would be a new thing that I'd be able to branch out into. I would also build a temple so that I could give back to my community. You're Indian, so it would be literally so much. You buy a nice house, buy a drawing tablet with a laptop, you give some of it to your parents and charity. Oh, that's very nice. Good answer. Good answer. That's what we like to hear. So what brought you to Marky Nana's channel? Are you a Pokemon fan? There is the Discord if you would like to join up. The Discord does follow all of the same rules as my channel, so just be mindful that it is technically an 18+ space. You will see adult content there, and then also just making sure to be respectful to everybody, respecting people's opinions, respecting people's various different expressions and identities and things. Pretty common one for Twitch. Alright, time is it? 11. We've been streaming for 3 hours. Might stream for a bit longer. Before we raid into someone else and head off to bed. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Pretty gooder. You're gonna head to bed. All good, Naralina. Have a good rest. Good luck trying to figure out the Sea of Thieves thing. If you do manage to do it, let us know, and we'll organize a raiding party to go with you. You working in the morning? Oh, rough. Go and sleep if you can. Go and rest either way. Remember to look after yourself. Bye-bye. You uninstalled the 0 files and rejigged it, so 6 gigs into 82. Okay. Hopefully should continue downloading. Okay, cool. Good luck. Let us know if it works. Good night. Fingers crossed. Yeah. What time is it at our place? It is currently 11:20 p.m. This stream is sponsored by Lizzie Bell. She's definitely human. It's also sponsored by my merch store. Go and check it out. My merch store. You can wear my lovely artworks. You don't actually have to buy anything. I'm just excited because it's finally set up. It's been so long. Definitely human. Definitely. All right, let's trim the top off this. And then we're going to clean up our edges. $19 means 1,518 Indian rupee. Ripples? Rupee? I'm trying to remember what the pronunciation is. I have not been to India. Been to lots of other places. Lizzie Bell is shouting from the other room, let's go to India. And yeah, I'm on board. Let's do it. You need to have a jumper that says definitely human. You would totally get a jumper if it had a banner of totally human and a raccoon on it. Okay, I'm gonna write that down then, because we're definitely making that. Hoodie. Totally human raccoon. Now I'm imagining like a whole series of these. So there's like totally human with a raccoon on it, and then definitely human with a swarm of bees on it, and then might be human and like a tree on it for me, or a fungus, one of the two. Kinda human, and then a bat on it for Cog. Yeah, a whole series for sure. Alright, we might finish up this artwork and then head to Betty Buys. I've got to go to the doctor tomorrow. I've got to get my COVID jab. Getting my third booster. Because I entirely forgot to get it when I was supposed to, like, 2 or 3 months ago. Because I'm a fool. My challenge, thank you, I appreciate it. I gladly accept. Team hoodies. Yes. The trick now is gonna be though, is then like making one for each person and then putting it in the store. I'm gonna have to like get rid of so much in the store just to have one of each of the hoodies in. I can absolutely do it. Maybe that'll be after the Christmas run. As soon as Christmas is over, or when there's not enough time to ship out for Christmas, I'll put up all the series then. Hope everybody is having an awesome day / night / morning, whatever it is for you. We're just chilling listening to some good music, talking shit, making art. Congratulations on the poker catch. Thought you were going to bed. Alright, I should definitely save this. Should save the Moltres while I'm at it. Calling you out. Cat jumped on you and now you're stuck? That's fair. It's a rule, you're not allowed to move when there's an animal on you. I was really tempted one morning to call in sick and use that as an excuse. Just be like, sorry, I can't come into work today. I've got a dog on me. Because I'd expect it as a legit excuse. As long as you provided enough warning. If it wasn't like 5 minutes before your shift starts. I've never understood those people who are like, no, it has to be like a legit, serious, life-threatening reason that you wouldn't go into work. And I'm like, no. Yes, it would be nice if you could be there and if you could, like, you know, put in for that. But honestly, the workplace is no better or worse off without you there. And while they may struggle without you there, it's not your job to look after the workplace and ensure that there is enough. Oh, you sent me a kitty pig. A kitty pig. Mmm. Kinky. Very nice. I like it. Boobs are the best pillows, for sure. %. Can't go wrong with a boob filler pillow. There's a song with that in, and I'm sure I'm not just losing my mind. Something, a breast for a pillow. Come on, someone here must know. Can't be the only crazy one. Alright, done all that, so there is a little hole in here. That's what she said. Hey, there's my Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like to check out some of my art, the kind of art I do, it's mostly traditional art, a little bit of tattoo work there. Go and check it out. There is some good stuff. I haven't posted in a little while, unfortunately. Apologize. I will be posting some new stuff very, very, very soon. Maybe even tonight. Because my merch store's up, so I want to advertise that. cleaning up our edges. Basically what this will do is when we put an alpha channel on it and a background, we won't have weird random artifacting everywhere. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, missed a spit. There, and some more here. Basically when it goes to print, because these will be turned into hoodies and t-shirts and things, any of this artifacting will be in the printing process, and it will look like shit if I leave it in. This first draft of the Mush Dragon, which is on my merch store, has some of that artifacting in like the edges and stuff. You can see the white lines around it. That's essentially what will happen if I don't clean it up properly now. But it's looking pretty good. Let's chuck an all black background on it and see if we can find anything, and then we'll chuck an all white background on it and see what happens. Alright. Cool, that looks great. And then we'll chuck an all white background on it. That also looks great. Cool. Do we need to cut this to size? Yeah, probably. Alright, we're gonna open it with a black background. We're gonna export, save it as Fruit Boys, as a PNG, because that one's pretty much done. And then we'll put the white background back on it and save it as a JPEG as well, just so that we can show it off if we raid into someone who wants to show it off. Done. And I think we might raid into someone. So if anybody has suggestions, you can let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to find someone. I'm thinking Cognitive Beard, who is currently arting. Buttery Smooth, I think is the play here. Yeah, let's raid our friend Buttery. I'm gonna chuck into the art stream of the Discord the two things that we did today, so that they're ready to go. And then we'll jump into the raid. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you had a good time watching us make some awesome artworks. Where are they? There's one. And there's the other one. Fruit Boys. Cool. Alright. let's open up Buttery Smooth. And we'll raid into him. Thank you so much for joining us. Tomorrow we're probably going to be playing some Sea of Thieves with Cognitive Bard. So catch us around the same time with him. If you are subscribed to me, you can use my little raidy-do there. Feel free to join the Discord, jump onto my merch store or my Instagram. Catch us anywhere you like. And if you want to see something in particular type of artwork, or if you want to see me play a particular type of game, I have a suggestion box down in my About Me, or you can PM me, jump on the Discord, anything, and just let me know, because I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, so it's been so great having you guys here. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.
Gotta